to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody.
Now, the piece of music that you have just heard is Lean On Me by Bill Withers. What a great and appropriate song for the challenging times that we find ourselves in. The need to look for support, and that it's okay to ask for help. And I think what a great song that is to our assembly. I'm really excited to share with you this week's learning project, which is all about music. And what a great topic for our work this week. So, music, straight away, I know that you're going to be thinking about all the different types of music that you like, perhaps all the different pop stars that you like, or maybe different genres of music that you like. And we'll be looking at those a little bit later on in the assembly. The history of music. How has music changed over time? Has it changed? Has it evolved? So many exciting things to explore with you this morning. Now, it is an assembly all about music. So, of course, it is time for us to have a good sing-along. So, voices ready, nice and loud. Here we go.
We've got a song you'll love to know. How does the music go? Not very high, but not too low. High five will make it so. We've got a song you'll love to know. How does the rhythm go? Not too fast and not too slow. High five will make it so. Play it on the piano. Piccalilli, rockabilly, tapping our toes. Play it on the old banjo. Shikabaka, rickenbacker, diddle-I-o. Turn to a partner, shake hello, hand jive or do-si-do. Girls do a curtsy, boys bow low. High five and round you go. Turn to a partner, shake hello, hand jive or do-si-do. Girls do a curtsy, boys bow low. High five and round you go. Play it on the piano, piccalilli, rockabilly, tapping our toes. Play it on the old banjo, chicka-backa, rickenbacker, diddle-I-o. We've got a song you'll love to know. How does the music go? Not very high, but not too low. High five will make it so. Play it on the piano. Everybody tapping our toes. Play it on the old banjo. Chicka-backa, diddle-I-o. Play it on the piano. Everybody tapping our toes. Play it on the old banjo. Chicka-backa, diddle-I-o.
I know lots of you are fantastic at music, and you are able to read music and you can play musical instruments, and that is absolutely wonderful. I've said time and time again in assemblies that I really admire people who can play musical instruments, because I find it a little bit difficult. Certainly when I was your age and I was in primary school, music wasn't a strength of mine, and that's okay. I had lots of other things that I was good at. But as an adult, looking back, I would really, really have loved to have learned a musical instrument and to be able to play one really well now. A few years back, for Christmas, I was bought a guitar and I started having lessons, just like some of you have lessons in school. I really, really enjoyed them, but unfortunately, it wasn't something that I kept up, and it's a bit of a regret of mine, and perhaps in the future might be something that I take up again. So I can't play the guitar very well yet, but that doesn't mean that I will give up completely. It's certainly something that I would still hope to look to do in the future, because you can learn no matter how old you are. Learning is for everybody, and I'm going to be a lifelong learner and make it my ambition to set that as a goal and learn to play the guitar. But I did, a couple of years back, learn to play the clarinet with the Year 4s as part of our work in school with the music partnership, and that was fantastic. I loved it. I loved having the lessons. I loved sitting and learning with the Year 4 children, and we had our own little concert at the end, and I had homework and I had to practice. It was absolutely brilliant. And lots of you play instruments. Some of you might be sitting there thinking, I really wish I played an instrument, or maybe I could talk to my parents about the possibility of playing a musical instrument or learning a musical instrument at school, because we have lots of great opportunities to do that. So something for you all to think about. And some exciting news is that as part of the next academic year, we are going to be working again in partnership with Derbyshire Music Hub, and Year 3s and 4s are going to be learning a musical instrument. So it's really, really exciting, and we will bring you more information about that in September. So let's get to the really, really important part of this assembly. What is your favourite song? Who is your favourite musical artist? You might want to just spend a couple of moments talking with your families, with your siblings about music, your favourite pieces. Maybe your parents play musical instruments. Have you ever heard them? Do they play still? All these great questions. Spend a few minutes just having a think about that while you listen to some of the teachers sharing what their favourite songs are. Have a listen. Mrs. NL here, and one of my favourite songs is Build Me Up Buttercup.
Good morning, Mrs. Smith here, and one of my favourite songs is Lovely Day by Bill Withers.
Hello, it's Miss Bromwich here. This is a tricky one for me because I have a lot of favourite songs. So I think my very favourite song at the moment is Paradise by George Ezra.
Hi. It's really hard to pick a favourite song, but something I really like is David Bowie, Heroes.
Hi everyone, Miss Sherritt here. One of my favourite songs is I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas.
Hi everyone, I would say that one of my favourite songs is the Macarena because it gets everybody up dancing at a disco.
My favourite song is Love Really Hurts Without You by Billy Ocean. You can't beat a bit of Billy.
You will have often heard us talk about different genres, that word genre. We often talk about that in literacy or when we're talking about books, and it means the different category or the different type. So if we're thinking about books, it might be science fiction, it might be a fairy tale, it might be a myth or a legend. These are all what we would call genres, and it's no different to music. So there are lots of different musical genres, types of musical style, and I'm going to show you a short video clip to introduce you to just some of them. There are, I believe, thousands of different types of musical genre, but here are a few of the most common.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Yo, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna really, really, really wanna stick a sit.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
La fiesta no para apenas comienza. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, ma chérie. La 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze. Y Balvin, Willy William, me gusta. Freeze. Los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y eso se fue muy bien. No les bajamos, mas nunca paramos.
'Cause we do it like nobody else. Let me hear you sing. Don't you stop it, don't you fight it. Let me hear you sing. If you got it, can't deny it. Let me hear you. It's waiting for you. Already you know that you do it like nobody else. Just sing, sing it together, louder.
One person conditioned to rule and control. To be yourselves and you leave the role. Mental wounds still screaming, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Ghost man, taking all I can. I just came to.
Now, music aside, I also need to share with you that this week, as part of your learning project, Miss Sherritt has been working really hard alongside Amber Valley School Sports Partnership to bring us a virtual sports day. I am thrilled to bits with this because one of the highlights of our school year is Sports Day, and seeing you all trying your best and performing is absolutely fantastic, and championing your teams. So I was really disappointed. I mean, there's lots of things that we're going to miss out on this year, but we don't have to miss out on Sports Day because you can use the little virtual package that's been put together, and you can have a go and then give us your best scores, and we're going to collect in everybody's scores, and we will still be able to present the Sports Day trophy at the end of the year to the winning team. So dig deep, find a time this week, have a go at those activities. They're fairly simple. Now, if you haven't got the things that you need, you get in touch with me and I will make sure that you get them so that you can participate in Sports Day. You just let me know. This is going to be fantastic. So make sure you all participate in our virtual Sports Day. So excited. I think I will be joining in with the children who are in school on the field. You know, fairly good at a few of those disciplines. So fingers crossed, do your best, try your best, okay? And we'll see which team comes out as the winners. Good luck to all of you. I've got a great song for you now. It's called Music Italiano, and it's full of all the wonderful words associated with music and Italian, like forte and crescendo and diminuendo. So you might want to play this one twice. It's only short, so play it once, have a listen to it, play it again. It's brilliant. You'll love it. Have a go.
Music uses lots of Italiano. Loud is forte, soft is piano. Gradually get louder with a big crescendo. Then go back to soft with a diminuendo. Largo, slowly, it's not a race. Andante is at walking pace. Allegro, fast and light.
time for a little bit of fun for you and all the family. Make sure mums and dads join in this. They're going to love it. Have you ever heard the term beatbox? It's how people use sounds, particularly their mouth, to create sounds like a drum. So to mirror the sounds that are made from a drum. I've got a great little video so you can practice. So as you're watching and they're showing you how to create the different sounds, have a little go. Now, you might want to create your own little family beatbox, pop it on Seesaw as a little video for me to have a look at. It will be fantastic. See what you think to this. Have a go. It's great fun.
Beatboxing to make percussion sounds using only your mouth. You will need rhythm and a mouth. Step 1. Make the kick drum sound by expelling pressurized air through your mouth. At the same time, pronounce the letter B without using your voice box. The effect should be punchy while you mouth the B sound and expel air simultaneously. Use only the air in your mouth. Vary the B sound by mouthing the letters BF, BS, and BSH intermittently. Combine for an interesting rhythm. Step 2. Clench your teeth and expel short bursts of air while making the T sound. This is called hi-hat. Keep your tongue against the roof of your mouth and the back of your teeth, maintaining the pressure inside your mouth. Use your tongue to regulate airflow. Experiment with variations like TS, or by drawing the air for longer periods of time to create a sound. Step 3. Build on the kick drum sound to mimic a snare drum. Expel pressurized air using the same technique, only mouth the letter P instead of the kick drum's B. Vary the snare drum with PS, PSH, or PF. Emphasize the variations by elongating the sounds. For example, or Step 4. Use the word chish to replicate the crash symbol. Repeat through clenched teeth, without the vowel sound, for a duller crash. Keep your teeth clenched. Ch, 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 ch. Step 5. Keep your tongue pressed against the roof of your mouth where your upper teeth meet your palate. Clench your teeth and inhale quickly to create a reverse symbol. Close your mouth to stop the sound. Step 6. Listen to old school hip-hop and try to replicate those beats. Step 7. Develop your own unique sounds by putting all the elements together. Timing and breathing techniques are the secret to impressive beatboxing. Have fun!
Of course, this is a great opportunity for me to be able to share with you some of my favourites too. And I'm going to treat you to a little collection of some of my favourite musical songs. Love them or loathe them, here they are. Music's really powerful. It can make you feel different ways. I can listen to a piece of music like the song Happy, and it really lifts me. I genuinely feel happier after listening to it. And I think music, the different beats, the different rhythms, can make you feel differently. So some songs can be very uplifting, some are much slower, they might be very calming, some are really energetic, and at the end of the song you're full of beans and full of energy. And also, you know, I sometimes link music to art, and I wonder whether when you look at a piece of art, it can reflect music, and music can reflect art, and that's something that you might want to explore this week. So many fantastic opportunities for your learning this week, and it's been really warm, and we are drawing towards the end of the school year. We've just got a few weeks left, and it's about, you know, jazzing things up a little bit, you know, doing things a little bit differently. And I think music, this learning project is going to give you lots of opportunities. You might want to put together your own playlist of all your favourite songs. You might want a playlist for when you're doing exercise. You might want to create a playlist for when you want to be nice and calm and relaxed. You might create a playlist for a disco or a party that you might be having in the near future. That would be a great activity. I know I've spent lots of time creating my own playlists with all my favourite songs. And as I say, I've shared a few of those with you already. You might get to hear a few more of them before the end of the assembly. Who knows? So over the next few weeks, we're going to be trying to have some online little activities with you. So like I'm talking to you now, but in a way where you can talk back to us. So an online little activity or meeting with your class teachers. And they are so excited. So a really great opportunity for you to see some of your friends and also to see your teachers too. So it's really important over the coming weeks. Time for me to leave you now. I hope you are inspired by the theme of music, and you can take that in any direction that you want to. If you play instruments, if you want to record yourselves and share it, please do put it on Seesaw. This week could be a week for really practical activities as opposed to written activities. So, get thinking about how you might want to show your learning as the week goes on. Really excited to see what you have up your sleeves. Can't wait to see some of you in some of our online sessions. Stay safe, stay well, and have a great week. See you soon.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.